So completing paperwork. So this is one of the parts that takes the process and turns it from, it could be a 10-day screw up here in the process, where the paperwork, as far as doing it once is very long. And there's a lot of things you can miss, or a lot of, at the time you did it recently on your own for the first time, there's a lot of things that could be misconstrued of like, do I put this here or am I putting this here? So give us an idea, kind of any tips or best practices as far as tenant accepted, you accepted the tenant, you did all the background. Now you have to submit their paperwork to CHA to start the process. Give us some tips, Jared.
I'm going to defer this to Eric. I think he's much better suited as I have a team behind me that does this, but Eric's actually the guy that taught me how to do this. So I don't feel it's right to steal his thunder.
No worries. No worries. So pretty much it's just each page, right? Thoroughly go over every page and then even check boxes, right? Like you're going over it, you're putting, the first thing is sometimes we forget, like when I'm meeting with a tenant, right? You need the tax ID number. You need the company social, if you're doing it on the company social security or tax ID number or a personal social security, right? Like, so that all this information you're going to need your bank account. If you're new to the Section 8 process, you actually have to go to the bank and get it signed off on. If you have a couple Section 8 properties already, you have a certain vendor number, and then you just put that on the documents, right? So just making sure you have, the thing is obviously know the address, the PIN number of the address, the individual who's either managing it, all that information so you could put on it, the owner's information, because again, during every inspection, they also check the owners to see if different background checks or if they're behind on their taxes or that property is going to go into foreclosure and things like that as well.
Now, in terms of submitting, Eric, it may be different with COVID, but you were having some tremendous success in terms of speeding up the process by hand delivering and building some relationships. Are you still doing that?
So with COVID, no, everything's uploaded. So before, what I would do is, again, right? So I'm going to get to know the new tenant, right? I'd go to their house, fill out the information at their place, and then have them go to take it to Section 8, right? So a couple things there. If they go right away, again, it's just showing me that it's a good tenant who wants to move, who's interested in going into the place that I have available, right? If they take 2 or 3 days to take it there, hey, this isn't going to work out, right? Because, no sense of urgency, right? Like if that's the way you're going to be with no urgency to get this paperwork in, how are you going to be when you pay me the rent on a monthly basis? Are you not going to pay between the 1st and the 5th? Are you going to pay me later on in the month? So all those are signs as well.